The United Nations Children Fund says more than 10 million children in the Democratic Republic of Congo will suffer from acute malnutrition in 2021. Just as it raises fears that the situation may worsen, the UNICEF calls on humanitarian actors on the ground to urgently expand access to and support. Of course, joining me to discuss this is a nutrition specialist with UNICEF. All right, we'll continue with that. All right, so looking at all of this now. The 10 million children in the Democratic Republic of Congo will suffer from acute malnutrition in 2021. First of all, how did you come up with this figure?
Good afternoon, and thanks for having me.
Yeah.
You could see clearly that from the news release, those figures are for crisis hotspots locations, both in Democratic Republic of Congo, Yemen, Northeast Nigeria, and others. Usually, assessments are done with relevant government agencies to determine the prevalence of malnutrition, and then estimates are now arrived at using internationally accepted, documented, as well as validated methodologies. So those are cumulative estimates of different countries on hotspots. On crisis hotspots. Those are estimates. The 10 million you see is estimates of different locations that are on crisis. Thank you.
So in those different locations that are in crisis now, what plans does the UN have to help these 10 million children?
I will be responding to that within the microcosm of UNICEF and in the Northeast Nigeria, because I will not be speaking on behalf of the bigger UN, because it is not under my,
Okay.
So within the Northeast Nigeria, UNICEF and government mostly and other partners are collaborating to combat the challenges that are facing us. It is not a small issue, and there has been a strategic shift these days, as you heard from what the governor just mentioned, to more towards the developmental aspects or developmental programming. And UNICEF has been supporting the government in that regard. And the recent 2021 plan, 2021-2022 plan developed by UNICEF in conjunction with the state is linked with the state to 25-year strategic plan, because the Borno state currently have the 25-year strategic plan. And also, this is not only specific to Borno state. In Yobe, such similar plans are also linked to the state plan, and in Adamawa as well. So the issue is to make sure that government takes leadership, while actors that are supporting the humanitarian crises are bringing in their resources, so that the resources are maximized to create impact. So with regards to these children that you mentioned, there is now a strategic shift to balance both treatment and prevention. So while about 298,000, or just say about 300,000, are estimated to be malnourished in 2021, we are also trying to see how possible to prevent those events from occurring by also focusing mostly on preventive approaches, which includes social behavioral change communication on infant and young child feeding practices, mobilizing people to uptake health services, integrated programming in areas of water, sanitation, and hygiene, health, and other sectors, as well as food security. Because nutrition is an outcome, malnutrition is caused by many factors. It is not only one factor that causes it. So we are looking at approaching the challenge through different factors or multi-sectoral approach. And then lastly, zooming on nutrition, as I said before, is to make sure that there is a balance between prevention and treatment, as well as using the life cycle approach, so that a pregnant mother is scattered for, because malnutrition actually starts from the womb, if you look at it that way. So the pregnant nutrition during pregnancy is well taken care of, that of the child when the child is growing, as well as adolescent, and then the life cycle itself. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Ifeanyi Maduonusi, the nutrition specialist with the UNICEF. Thank you for talking to us on this and more. Thank you.